Hi. You know the deal. Let's get this mic over here where we belong, but we don't want you in the shot, sir. Get these lashes up. Okay. Okay. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a bunch of just hair stuff. You guys know that I've taken my extensions out, so I just kind of want to talk to you about my hair texture. A lot of you want to see how to clip in hair extensions, and I'm just going to show you basically everything I use for my hair, and then we're going to talk about if I'm going to go back to permanent extensions or if I'm just going to let my natural hair live. But before we get into that, I realized that we didn't do an Audible pick last month, so I really quickly want to give you guys my Audible pick of the month. I've been partnered with Audible forever. I love listening to audiobooks. It's one of my most favorite things to do. I think I listened to like 4 during quarantine, but I'm only gonna recommend you guys the one that I could not put down. But before I share the book with you guys, if you wanna try Audible for yourself, all you have to do is go to audible.com/Nicole, or you can text Nicole to 500-500. Audible has an unmatched selection of books. Whatever you want, they have it. They also have Audible originals, which of course you can only find on the Audible app. So the book that I'm currently listening to is called Then She Was Gone. Can we get a focus? No? Hello? Shake it, shake it. Oh, there we go. Oh, of course, right? The title is called Then She Was Gone. I finished this audiobook, I think, maybe a few weeks ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago now. I could not stop listening to it. It's a little on the dark side, so it is a thriller, but it is so captivating. It is really good. I highly recommend it. It was 10 hours. Which really isn't that long. I feel like you can get through that pretty quickly. So if you are into thrillers, I highly recommend this one. Even if you're not into thrillers, I feel like give it a go. Cause I wasn't into thrillers at first, but I feel like listening to an audiobook with a thriller just makes it like, ugh. So if you guys want to listen to this book for yourself, again, you can go to audible.com/Nicole and you're in there. So my hair is currently up in a messy bun, but we will be taking this down because I will be showing you guys how to clip in hair extensions and just give you my recommendation of the ones that I feel like are the best for your buck. Let's start with the most basic thing, which is shampoo and conditioner. I'm gonna give you guys 2 options. My first ones are from L'Oreal, and this is the L'Oreal Elvive, and this is Dream Links. This is a restoring shampoo and a super detangler conditioner. It says it's meant for long hair. Girl, I'm just going to use this regardless of how long my hair is. The restoring shampoo says it has fine castor oil and vitamins, and it visibly repairs lengths without weighing down your hair. And then the conditioner says it instantly detangles to reduce breakage. These are completely empty. I have a little bit of shampoo, but this is completely empty. Like, I always have leftover shampoo. I feel like conditioner bottles should just be a little bit bigger. One, the smell of these is absolutely amazing. It stays in your hair all day long. You can blow dry your hair, and your hair will literally smell like this for days. It's so I don't even have words to describe it. It's just so delicious. I was using it when I had my extensions in, and then I was using it when I took my extensions out. I do think that it helped with breakage. My hair did feel stronger when I would brush it. These are a great option if you're looking for something to help stop breakage in your hair and you want to kind of add vitamins and strength to your hair. These are my favorites, and the smell. I love a shampoo that stays in your hair. Like, I love a shampoo conditioner scent that stays with you. So before we talk about the next 2 that I'm using, I feel like I should tell you what my hair type is. I have kind of in between hair. I don't have curly hair and I don't have straight hair. I know people think that I do, but I don't. When we pull this hair down, I will show you what my air dried hair looks like, but it's kind of in between. I also have fine hair, but have been told that I have a lot of fine hair. So my actual follicle itself is very fine. It's not a thick piece of hair. But again, I've been told I have a lot of hair. When you wear extensions for a long time and then you take your extensions out and people tell you you have a lot of hair, you're like, girl, bye. I don't know what you're talking about. But since being in quarantine and having my extensions out now for almost 2 months, I do agree. I have fine hair, but a bitch got a lot of hair, okay? So I do things to my hair to make it look more full. After I blow dry my hair, which I will be showing you guys how I do really quickly, that's when I notice that my hair is fine. Like, when I air dry it, I feel like it has a lot of volume to it, but when I blow dry it, obviously it looks a lot smoother and a lot sleeker, but that's when I notice that my hair is fine. So I've been using these products from Candice, and this is from their Densifique line, which is for hair that is visibly lacking density. simplicity, which is fullness. Very into these. Again, the conditioner is almost gone and we still got shampoo. This was my first time ever trying any Carity products. I don't know what made me go online. I think I was looking for products to make hair look fuller and I just stumbled across these. And it was my first time trying these and I don't think that I'll go back to another shampoo conditioner. Literally after the first time I washed my hair and blow dry my hair felt thicker. It looked thicker. You guys will see. I get comments from you guys all the time now. Like I posted a video the other day and I had my hair like freshly blown out, which is from what you guys will see in this video. And so many comments on your hair looks so full, it looks so bouncy, it looks so voluminous. And I'm telling you guys, it's the shampoo and conditioner. I don't know what kind of magic they put in here to make your hair seem fuller, but I live for the shampoo and conditioner. If you have fine hair like me, I would definitely give these a try. Carity is a little more on the pricey side of the spectrum, and the bottles are a little small. Okay, this shampoo bottle is a little small, but there's no denying that it did make my hair look fuller. Not only look fuller, when I felt it, it felt fuller in my hands. I was like, again, what kind of magic are you guys putting in these products? Okay, let's talk about some hair treatments. Again, from the same L'Oreal line, I love this one. This is the No Cut Cream. This is a leave-in conditioner with, again, fine castor oil and vitamins, and it says it helps to seal split ends and reduce breakage. Again, it says long, damaged hair on here, but girl, we're gonna put this in whatever length hair we have. Smells, again, so good. The smell lingers, and I was just using these like in conjunction when I was using these. Again, I was using it when I had hair extensions in, so it was really hard to see. I did notice that my hair extensions were more manageable when I put in this leave-in cream. So if you kind of have a bonded in kind of permitted extension that you sleep with and you wash with, that's a really good cream. And it didn't like dry out my extensions, because you gotta be careful when you have permanent hair extensions, because sometimes products that you put in are not meant for your hair extensions. And it's just like, what are you doing, girl? And it can end up drying them out. So I feel like the castor oil in that really helped to nourish the extensions. I should probably try it on my natural hair, right? But I haven't. I'll show you what I've been using. It's another Carity product. I'm sorry. I went a little crazy on their website. This is the Carity. It's so hard to read. Like I don't have my glasses on and it's just really hard to see, but I believe it says it's the 8-Hour Magic Night Serum. Okay, 8-Hour Magic Night Serum, and he's getting a little low. He's getting a little low, so we're gonna have to re-up on this guy. I'm gonna try to read to you what it says, but it's like a weird bottle to read from. You know what? I can't even read the back, so I'm gonna tell you what I think it is. This is a reparative kind of treatment for dry, damaged hair. I've been using it since I've had my extensions out, and I think it makes such a difference in how my hair feels. It says you're supposed to put this in damp hair, dry hair, whatever kind of hair you have. I've used it in my damp hair and then let my hair air dried, and I've also used it in my damp hair and blow dried my hair after it, like without leaving it in for the 8 hours or whatever, and I've gotten like beautiful results. It's not a product that leaves any kind of residue on your hair. It doesn't weigh your hair down. Even if you put it in your dry hair and go to sleep with it, when you wake up the next morning, it's like you never put anything in your hair. It just absorbs really nicely into the hair, and again, doesn't leave any residue, which for me is huge. I don't like to feel anything in my hair. I don't like anything that weighs it down. I want it to just feel like hair. I want to put all the good stuff in it, but I don't want it to feel like that, and that's what this guy does. So again, it is the 8-Hour Magic Night Serum. Another one, I'm sure everybody has heard of this one, but Olaplex #3. This is a very good hair treatment to try if you never have. I do think that it does what it says. It repairs and it strengthens damaged hair. This one you're not going to leave on overnight. You're only going to apply this to your hair for 10-20 minutes. I'm not going to lie though, sometimes I do leave it on for a little bit longer than that. And you're going to do this guy probably 2 to 3 times a week, just depending on the damage of your hair or the dryness of your hair. I use it mainly once a week because I feel like my hair is really good at this point. It's not as damaged as it used to be. If you guys don't know, I've said it a million times, I had a chemical cut when I had all those crazy colors in my hair, and it took a long time for my hair to get healthy again. And now I feel very secure about my hair. I was very insecure when the chemical cut happened. I don't even have pictures of what my hair looked like when it happened. It was very traumatic. I don't even want to like relive it. It was just a very traumatic experience for me, guys. I will just say that. If you've ever had a chemical cut, which if you don't know what that means, it means the bleach was left on your head for too long and it chopped your shit right off. It is a very traumatic experience. Yes, it's hair. Yes, it grows back, thank God. But when it happens, you're like, oh Lord. I've had so many of you reach out in my DMs and share your stories, and your guys's were even more traumatic than mine was. So the good thing is we will regrow. Our hair does grow back. So in the beginning, I was using a lot of Olaplex on my hair. I didn't take my hair extensions out for 2 years, you guys. This is the longest I've ever been without hair extensions, and I'm kind of grateful for quarantine happening, because the first day that I took my hair extensions out, guys, I was like, oh my God. I felt bald. I felt like I had no hair. And then as like the days and the weeks started to go on, like I started to appreciate my hair more for what it was. And then I kind of realized how much it had grown, and I was very grateful for it. I felt like in those 2 years, I just couldn't live without the hair extensions. Like I was so dependent on them, and it's really nice to feel like secure, like in your own natural hair, and I don't have to lean on my extensions as a crutch anymore, you know? I highly recommend Olaplex if you have any kind of severe damage to your hair. They have like a whole line, like shampoo, conditioner, all that jazz. But if you wanted to just try one product from the line, I would definitely recommend the number 3, which is their hair perfector. I feel like I went off on a tangent there, and I hope you guys don't mind. We're just gonna be telling stories in this video. You can also do some at-home hair treatments. I'm gonna show you like the ones that I kind of just mix up and make my own concoctions, just kind of blending stuff together, whatever I like. So obviously we all know about castor oil to help grow your brows, your lashes, your hair. Castor oil has like a lot of antioxidants and like fatty acids in it, which is really good at promoting like healthy hair growth. The thing that I don't like about castor oil is it's so thick. It is so thick, 2 C's, okay? 2 C's, that I can't really massage it like into my hair. So if ever I use castor oil, I have to mix it with some sort of other oil that is like a thinner consistency so that I can really get in and massage my scalp. So castor oil is usually always my base when I'm making kind of like my own hair concoction. I'm not gonna show you guys any recipes because I literally am just in the kitchen like and then I put it in damp hair. So castor oil is really great. And then I also really like apricot oil. You can see like how thin the apricot oil is. This is, you can use these on your skin too, don't think that you can't. So this is great for like softening fine lines, and this one nourishes dry hair as well. Also, sweet almond oil is really good for your cuticles, your dry skin, your dry hair, basically anything. So I mix this guy in the mix. And then lastly, jojoba oil is just like a multi-purpose kind of moisturizing oil. So I'll throw a little bit of this in the mix as well. I've gotten all of these from Amazon. The ones that I had before were these smaller bottles, and I thought that's what I was reordering this time, but girl, I got these big jumbo bottles. So just check the size. These are 8 ounces and these are 16 ounces. This is gonna last me forever, okay? I'm about to start making my own body oils and shit. So if you're gonna put some kind of oil in your hair, just make sure your hair is damp so that your cuticle is open and it's like really absorbing into your hair. And I will legit leave these like oils on my hair for like 24 hours. I'm not really concerned about it. It's just moisturizing the hair, and I don't have any issues when I wash them out. Like there's no oily residue or anything like that. It's just like really nice hydrated hair. So a few supplements that I take as well, because everything, you know, you can do all you want to the outside, but really things that are going on inside are going to contribute to your hair growth and whatnot. So you want to make sure you're eating lots of greens, you're getting all your vitamins, and if you're not getting enough of your nutrients from what you're eating, you can obviously supplement things with vitamins. People are always up and down about vitamins, you know, you pee them out, it doesn't work, blah blah blah. Me personally, I am a vitamin taker. I've been taking vitamins for years. I feel like they really help me, they keep me healthy, because I'm a very picky eater. I don't eat as much as I should. I just gotta supplement things. For a while I was a vegetarian, almost a vegan. Like I was like not eating any meat. I've gone back to eating chicken, which I thank the chicken every time I have to eat it. I'm like, thank you so much for this protein you provide. I don't want to eat the chicken, but I do. It's really the only meat that I do eat. I mean, I eat fish and stuff, and I always thank whatever I'm eating for providing me with nutrients. We all know that biotin is like kind of like the beauty vitamin. It helps with hair growth, nail growth, all that jazz. And I do take a hair vitamin. I take the Hairdamin gummy vitamin. I just don't have any to show you guys. I'll pop it up somewhere on the screen so you see what I'm talking about. I actually have some on the way here. I feel like those really do help the growth of my hair. I've been taking them for a while, and these, like, my hair is getting pretty long, okay? It's getting pretty long. But I feel like an underrated vitamin in the hair growth category is zinc. I take zinc every single day. Not only is it really good at keeping the immune system working and healthy and all that jazz, but it also is really good for promoting healthy hair. So what zinc does is it helps the hair tissue growth, and it really helps to repair the hair. It also keeps the oil glands around your follicles working properly, because where healthy hair comes from is a healthy scalp. So I take zinc every single day. You only have to take one of these, and I feel like not a lot of people know about zinc for hair growth. Biotin is great for hair growth. I just feel like zinc is like the unsung hero, and he really plays an important role. If you've never tried zinc, maybe try it. Maybe don't. And then before we get into the hair extensions, there's one more kind of miracle, magical product that I can't live without, and it is the L'Oreal Magic Root Cover-Up. This is technically made for anybody that has gray roots and they just kind of want to cover up the roots when they're like in between appointments. But for me, and anybody that has fine hair, or anybody that just kind of wears their hair up, if you have thick hair, you can kind of get these little bald spots here where your hair kind of just pulls up more like that, like this guy here, because that's probably where an extension lived for a long ass time. I use this to just make my hair look more full. So I'm gonna try to do this and not spray it all over my face. This is great for creating faux freckles as well. So if you get a little on your face, don't be alarmed. And I like that it has like this little, can you see it on my head? This little pointy nozzle, because it helps to kind of get the product where you want it to go. You can do this with eyeshadow. This is just a lot faster, so. Boom. We instantly look like we have fuller, thicker hair compared to this side versus this side. So we'll go ahead, see this guy? This, like, we'll get rid of him. You can make your part look thicker if you want. And boom, now we have fuller looking hair. Sometimes I go all the way up here, like that. So it just looks more full. Like you see this little spot right here? Like we're gonna cover that. Boom. Now, I can't live without the root cover-up spray. You can do it in the back of your hair if somebody helps you. Like sometimes you have like a little bald spot back here or something, like at the nape of your neck. It just really helps your hair to look fuller, because you can't see my scalp now. I don't always do it, but like say I'm going somewhere, I'm like filming a video, it just really helps everything to look more full. Just know that if you were to touch this with your fingers, you would get it all over your fingers. I do it all the time. Sometimes I'm like scratching my head because I really like to like massage my head for scalp stimulation, and I'll forget and I'm like, what the? And I'm like, oh, it's root cover up. But I probably shouldn't have sprayed that in my hair because we're about to do our hair. We're about to talk about extensions. Hair extensions, a girl's best friend, right? I love hair extensions. I've been wearing hair extensions for 10 plus years now. When I had long hair, I was wearing hair extensions. Short hair, medium hair, purple hair, gray hair, pink hair, black hair, red hair, brown hair. Okay, I love hair extensions. I think it's really cool to have versatility. I think it's really nice to add thickness, length, whatever you want. You want a snatched pony? Throw in some extensions. Just don't be like me and feel like you have to lean on your hair for confidence, because I did that for those 2 years. It was the only time in my life that I felt like I could not live without hair extensions, you guys. I only had my hair out for like 24-hour periods at a time, and I was like, put it right back in. When I got that chemical cut, I legit had hair extensions right here to my part, because these pieces of my hair were like this short, like literally up to here, and the hair extensions sat right at my part. I couldn't move my hair this way. I could barely put it behind my ears. I just felt so reliant on them. Like I was saying earlier, for me, the most positive thing that came out of quarantine is I feel very happy and secure in my natural self. Now I understand hair is a sensitive subject. women have thinning hair all the time. Guys, my hair is thinning up front. Like it's a natural occurrence. Like if it's part of your genetics, it's gonna happen. So hair extensions are kind of a nice way to build your confidence back up with your hair, but don't be reliant on them. I understand that it happens. We all go there. Just make sure you find your way back to not being reliant on them. For me, I've used every type of hair extension. Clip-ins, bonded, glued in, sewed in, tape in. Am I missing anything? Am I missing? I've tried every extension method there is, and I think I'm gonna go back to just using clip-in extensions. I'm just gonna let my hair grow and do its thing, and just if I want more hair sometimes, I'll clip in extensions. I really like the versatility of having short hair and then clipping in long hair. Like it's like one of my favorite things to do, because then you just have so many options. If I were to always just have long hair, it's a lot harder to make it short than it is to make it long. So let me take my hair down and we'll clip these guys in, and I'll show you how I kind of make my air dried hair look a little cuter. I get questions too on like what color my hair is. My hair is kind of like at a level 4, which I feel like it always just naturally goes to. Okay, so this is I sprayed all that freaking root cover up in my hair, which was not smart. So here's my air dried hair that's been brushed. So it looks a little better already because I've already brushed it before I put I already brushed it before I put it up into the bun, but my hair color is basically a level 4. I always buy number 4 extensions, and it's literally the same color as my hair. I do have like some highlighted pieces which need to be redone. I think that's what I'm gonna do next time I go to the salon, is I'm just going to get a trim, because it really needs a trim. Very important if you want your hair to grow. You obviously want to cut off your dead ends, so it needs a trim, and I'll probably just get my highlights done. You see, this is the root cover up. I'm not gonna get hair extensions put back in because 1, it is way too comfortable to sleep without them. 2, I've been working out way more, and it's just so much easier and more enjoyable to work out when you don't have 200 grams of hair attached to your head. So I've decided that I shall not be going back to permanent hair extensions. Clip-ins for your girl. The clip-ins that I'm currently using are from Zala, and I highly recommend these. These are the 20 inches, and they are in 120 grams, and they are in the shade number 4, and I think that these are just like really amazing hair extensions. So I'm gonna show you what I do. I'm gonna use all of them that come in the set, and I think they're around like 120 bucks, which is actually pretty good. I haven't cut these to blend with my hair. I haven't done anything to them. This is literally them straight out of the package. So this is all the hair. Let me use a brush. So like I was saying in the beginning, I have fine hair, so I like to use hair extensions, clip-ins, that are on the lower end of the gram. So mine are only 120 grams. If you have thicker hair than me, you're probably gonna wanna get thicker hair extensions. I try to match the thickness of the hair extensions to the thickness of my hair. So if you guys have thick hair at home, you're gonna want to get a hair extension that has a higher gram number. I think they go all the way up to like 240, maybe 320 grams. That's for people that have really thick hair, because if you have thick hair and you try to put these 120 grams into your hair, you're gonna hate it. You're gonna be like, what the is this? Because it's just not the same as your natural hair. So I'm gonna just meow. I don't start all the way at the bottom of my neck. I start right above my ears, and then this will be where our first clip goes. And it doesn't have to be perfect. People will tell you that it needs to be perfect. They'll tell you that you need to tease your hair. You ain't gotta do all that, okay? So my first piece that goes in is this 3-clip hair extension. If you've never used clip-ins, it's very easy. They have these little clips like this that just snap open and closed. And hopefully you guys can see this. I'm gonna try to do this backwards. So I'm just going to fit it to my head, and the clips usually sit right here behind my ears. So I put the clip here and I kind of swirl the hair. So it kind of creates like a little anchor for the hair to sit on. This kind of, you don't have to really tease your hair if you do it this way. And then boom, that piece of hair is in. We'll go a little bit above that piece we just put in. In the middle is where our biggest piece is gonna go, which I believe this is 5 clips to clip into your hair. And then same thing, I'm just going to flip it and clip it. And again, I'm just gonna swirl the hair into the clip just to create a little anchorage. You don't have to do this. I don't do it all the time. But if you are on the more fine side of the spectrum, you wanna give it a little anchor to hold on to. You can tease it if you want. You can throw some dry shampoo in between the clips. just whatever you need to do. Everyone has like their own method of putting in hair. And then we're gonna go right up here. I feel like this hair that you put in here is the most important hair because it makes everything look more blended. Probably should have blow dried my hair for this, but it's okay. This is like a more realistic version of me putting in my hair extensions. So I'm gonna go pretty high here. So probably somewhere around there, and we're going to section that. Again, you guys can be perfect if you want. This is a very realistic version of me clipping in my hair. So on this side of my head, I will use this 2-clip extension, and I clip this pretty close to the front of my head, like literally to the front of my head. I'll clip these, and then I kind of round it so this kind of does like a curve back there. And then these 2 little pieces, I always feel like people don't know what to do with these like little pieces of hair extensions. These are actually pretty big for being their single clips, and I'll just clip it as like a 2-piece so it matches the other side. So actually I'm gonna pull some of this hair and do the same thing. So we'll clip him pretty close to the front here, and then we'll clip the other 1 clip right next to it, just to kind of give the same effect that's happening on this side of the hair. Ma'am, we'll get to you. And then you can let everything down, let it fall. Wait, where's this going? This is going over here. And then this is kind of what it looks like when it's just clipped in. It's not styled. My hair doesn't really match the texture because my hair's a little wonky right now, but we'll give it a brush with everything in it. If you're gonna brush your hair with clip-in extensions, kind of hold here so you're not pulling the clips from your head. And this, there's freaking setting powder all over the back of it. This is the wet dry brush that I talked about in my at-home favorites. It's really great at brushing hair extensions because it doesn't do a lot of pulling and tugging. But even though it doesn't do a lot of pulling and tugging, just be cautious when you're brushing. It's so easy to clip in hair. Like I said, I feel like the most important part is here. So the closer you clip to your face, the more it's going to hide the actual length of your hair. Some people get annoyed that it doesn't blend and like your hair kind of sticks out. When my hair was really short and I was using clip-in extensions, I would just pin this up before I clipped in my hair so that part wouldn't hang out. You just take a bobby pin, pin it up, and then you don't have that little short piece. My hair is kind of at the length now that it will just blend and do its thing. It's too hot for these hair extensions, to be honest. And then the heat protectant that I always like to use is from Dry Bar, and this is their Hottie Toddy heat protectant spray. So we're just gonna spray some of this. Me personally, I like a spray like this. I'm just going to wave some pieces. I know you guys were a little mad about the Dyson hair straightener before, but it is what I'm going to use because it's really the only straightener that I can use to do this. If you don't want to use this, you can obviously just use like a triple barrel waver. It'll give you kind of a similar effect. This is what I do when I have air dried hair because it has some texture to it. I will just do S-waves in my hair. So I'm just gonna take this piece here and I'm gonna push it through like this, and then I'm gonna turn it. It is a skill that you kind of have to work with. But then you have like that wavy piece like that. And I kind of just go around the perimeter of my hair when I use this. I know it's an expensive ass hair straightener. I am aware, guys. I've bought in every other Dyson hair product that I own. I know they are expensive. I get it. I get it, guys. They took 7 years to make this hair straightener. Does it justify the price tag? Oh, I don't know. Dyson is more of a technology company, so you're paying really for the technology of something. But I get it, guys, I get it. I'm sorry that I upset you. I just do pieces that I feel like need it. I don't do it to all the pieces because not all the pieces need it. And like already, it's looking cute. Like that. If you don't have this to wave your hair and do these S-curls, I would use just a waver, like the triple barrel waver, because it'll give you kind of that same vibe. These are just more of like flat waves. If you guys have followed me for a while, you know that I am a messy hair queen and it's just my favorite kind of hair. I hate like super done hair, just like why it's hair. It's supposed to do what it wants to do. And then boom. Okay, let's throw some of this hair off the back. You guys get the vibe, right? We's hot. As soon as I clipped in my hair, my body was like, ho, 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 whoa, we're not used to this anymore. But I'm just like really into these like flat, effortless. I mean, it's not effortless, girl, you gotta put a little work in. I'm just kind of into like that flat wave, and I really only have to do like 5 or 6 pieces and I'm done. So it's nice to not have to do your whole entire head. But yeah, I hope I answered all of your guys' hair questions. If I didn't, send me a DM on Instagram because I'm more likely to get back to you guys on there. I talk to hundreds of you guys on a daily basis. I will leave my Instagram link and all that jazz in the bottom bar. I'm just more inclined to get back to you on Instagram. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found some products that you love. If you have any of your favorite hair products, please leave them down below and share the wealth, girl, because we want to know. We want to know what's good. So that is it for me, guys. I don't think I have anything else to tell you except I love you, and I will see you guys super soon in another video. Bye, guys.